Ah, my little degenerates. Oh boy. It's the moment I've been dreading to do. It's the moment I've been not been too fond of doing, which is talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. The reason it has taken me, I should say, so long to make this video is because honestly, I've been very disappointed, man. Like, I think I put on my most anticipated shit of this year is the Switch 2. Like, I was so excited for the Switch 2. Excited could not be further from the fucking truth. Like, I was elated. And then the direct comes out and it's nothing but bangers. All right, nothing but bangers. All right, a new Mario Kart game where you could go everywhere, anywhere on the map. Dope as fuck. Finally having game chat for a Nintendo console. Finally, it's ridiculous that I'm getting happy for that, for them to finally step up and modernize their console. But I'm excited for that. I'm happy for that. The idea that we're finally, oh my god, finally getting a fucking new Donkey Kong 3D game had me losing my mind. I was so elated, all right? And then, you know, fucking to see that we're getting third-party support and like the third-party support, Elden Ring. Speaking of Elden Ring or FromSoft out of nowhere comes in like big dick energy and is like, yo, Nintendo, let's tag team Sony for one quick second and let's give the fans what they want, a Bloodborne sequel or a spiritual successor to Bloodborne, Dustblood. Oh my goodness. And then the sprinkle on top for me was them saying, oh, we didn't think you forget about you, Mr. Degenerate. We didn't forget that you love game preservation. So here's Nintendo, here's the GameCube library. More games will be added, but the lineup will be Wind Waker, oh my goodness, F-Zero, oh my goodness, and then the spadam, the spice to throw it all in the pot. Soul Calibur 2, the GameCube edition with Link in it. Bro, I was like, by the end of the conference, I was like, Nintendo's got this. They got me by the balls. I'm ready to announce PlayStation, announce all other consoles. Nintendo, here I come. Take me into your arms. Let's go, Nintendo. And then my friends were like, let me stop you right there. We got some sad news. And I should have known because they didn't have the price. They didn't have the price at the direct. So already I was like, And it was one moment where I was like, that's fucking stupid. Is the welcome tour mode you have to pay for? I was like, that's stupid. But I guess I was so excited about everything else, it didn't click to me about the other shit. And so when we eventually calmed down and smoothed shit out, and I just looked up information, every single information I looked up about this fucking console had me least excited. This shit went from 100 to 0 real quick. My excitement level went from an astounding fuck yes to a dreadful hell no. And I guess I gotta first start off by talking about the biggest fucking elephant in the room. The price tag for the console and also the games. Now, me personally, before I start what I'm about to say, I don't mind paying high price for games or whatever. $70 doesn't really bother me. 80, 100, whatever. I already pay a zooming amount of money for video games, so it didn't bother me. But fuck me, seeing that the price was $450, I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm like, that's not too bad. But considering other Nintendo consoles has always been around the $300 to $200 $100 mark, that was like a little bit of a big blow. But what really took the cake for me and had me like, what the fuck, Nintendo, was when they announced that Mario Kart World will be $80 if you decide to get it separately. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Nintendo? That is way too much. Now, granted, I could afford the shit, you know, but I gotta be real. Just because I could afford it doesn't mean like I don't still feel bad for my friends. My other friends, they're huge Nintendo heads. They're huge Nintendo heads. I guarantee you half of these motherfuckers can't afford this shit. Like $500 for a console plus, or $450 for a console. But if you don't get the bundle that's $500, you gotta get the $80 game separately. What the fuck? Now, granted, Nintendo did say this is only for this game, but to me, that sets a bad precedent for gaming. That is a huge bad precedent for video games, bruh. Like, the simple fact that you have to pay $80 for a Mario Kart game is ridiculous. Now, granted, again, I get it. They work their ass off. They work tons of hours. Again, the Switch 2 is a better improvement. It is like they addressed all the issues I had with the original Switch. They addressed it in the Switch 2. Bigger screen, can run HDMI on the console, can do 4K 120. Particular games could do that. Like, so much shit. There's the little gimmick with the whole controller could go into like a mouse. Okay, cool ideas, cool shit, stuff I've been asking for. Again, the simple fact we're finally getting video chat, and you know, some games are gonna have like you can use your camera and do cool little stuff with them. Cool shit. But $80 for a fucking Nintendo game, let's be real. That shit better say fucking Metroid or fucking Fire Emblem for me to pay $80, bro. $80 is wild. 70, I'm willing to go for. This is why I'm happy that the Donkey Kong game is only 70. But 80, hell no. Not for no Mario Kart. Not for no damn Mario Kart. I'm sorry. Y'all wildin' with that one. Not for no Mario Kart. Miss me with that bullshit, all right? Mix me with that bullshit. And you know what's crazy? That Mario Kart actually looks interesting. Why? Because they have Battle Royale in it. If you drive and whatnot, you can race with people, and whoever's at the bottom gets eliminated, and then everyone else keep going. That's a cool fucking premise, bro. That's a cool premise. Good for Nintendo. All right, so why the fuck are you charging $80 for that shit? That just screams scum business practice, bro. Scummy shit. And then we talk about the games, the backwards compatibility upgrade path. I don't know what is with PlayStation and Nintendo when it comes on to these. You gotta pay extra for the upgrade path, but I gotta say, y'all can fuck right off with that bullshit. Like, and if you don't, I mean, if you want the upgrade path or you want to get the game separately, motherfucker, those games are pricey. $70 or for fucking Breath of the Wild? An old ass Nintendo fucking Switch game? Matter of fact, a Wii U game? Get out of here, Nintendo. That is wild. That is wild. Why would anybody want to pay that price? I guess Nintendo fans are cool with that. But I'm just looking at some of the games they're showing, and I'm like, I would not pay that much money for that shit, bro. Like, no. None of these games are looking like fucking like groundbreaking technological advances in video games like PlayStation, where I can maybe make the argument that, oh, PlayStation games are kind of worth maybe $80, and even then I'm kind of like, no, like, what the fuck? Like, no, why? And I know there's gonna be people that's gonna come in the session. But Mr. Degenerate, back in the day, the inflation was this high, and technically speaking, gamers, the fucking time periods was different, and that the fucking prices are actually the same because of inflation. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all that nonsense. This shit's too expensive, bro. Even for my fucking affordable ass. All right. Even I'm like, this is too much. The accessories, way too much. I think the fucking Joy-Cons are like 80 to 90 bucks. Why? They're not special edition Joy-Cons. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then like just scummy shit like, oh, for the video game chat or the to chat with your friends on the Nintendo Switch, you need to have the Nintendo Switch subscription, online subscription, in order to use it. So that C button that everyone been talking about this whole time, and I've been talking about, all of us been talking about, it's completely useless if you don't have a fucking a button, if you don't pay for the subscription. Now, granted, they are gonna give it out for free for like, I believe they said you'll be able to use the game chat for up to 8 months until March 2026. So that's cool and all, but after that, it's completely useless. That's stupid. I mean, back with the PS5, the fucking share function is free. You can press that button anytime and it works. You can record, you can set up parties, you can do everything with the chat function of the PS5, and it works flawlessly. Why the fuck do I need to pay just for it to work? That doesn't make any sense. Some of the shit, every minute, I was just like, no, Nintendo, no. And then we have fucking Bowser, fucking the president of fucking Nintendo US branch, and he's like, oh, you know, we understand that people can't afford, the Switch 2. So that's why the original Switch is there. That's some John Madden type shit. And remember what happened to the fucking Xbox One when they said some dumb shit like that? Up to this day, Xbox fans are still reaping that fucking line. Xbox fans are still reaping that horrible decision Xbox put onto themselves. And now they've completely jumped ship and gone on to something completely different of, we care about gaming and we care about everyone. Everyone should play our games. And it's like, now they're not even really in competition. It's between Sony and Nintendo now. It's like, bruh. And it's just like, that should not be the case, man. And again, I get it. Like, some of these games are fucking amazing. This announcement was great. But I can't justify the price. I can't justify anything. And that's why I had to take a break. I could not make this video because I'm heartbroken. I am genuinely sad at what Nintendo has done. Like, I was so excited. And now I'm just kind of like sitting there. I'm just like, we got this big ass expensive console that you have to subscribe to multiple shit in order to even use a function. They raise the prices of their games. And some of the games on physical, they don't even come with the full game. They have half of the game on the shit. Half of the game. So 2 steps forward for game preservation, 10 steps back for game preservation. Once again, fucking with game preservations once again. Like, come on, Nintendo, bro. Come on. You want everybody to go digital, which we all know what's gonna happen when we go digital. We know what's gonna happen. Nintendo never keeps their shit up. They never keep their shit up for too long. So again, what are we talking about, Nintendo? What are we talking about? Now, unless you are saying we're going to allow and keep all of our game preservation till the day we die, that is all fucking wandy and dandy. But I know Nintendo's not going to do that because of decisions like this. decisions like this, I know they're not gonna do this bullshit. All right, fucking, oh my goodness, this is sad. This is a sad time, man. I'm really not excited for the Switch 2. We don't even have a release date anymore. Probably at the time of this recording, we'll probably get a new release date because of the whole tariff situation that's going on in the US. We don't have a price or we don't have a release date or pre-order release dates, which I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with the tariff situation and they're just like, okay, let's raise the price even more. So we don't even know if the shit is like $450 to $500. Hello, future Mr. Degenerate here, back at it again for clarifying a fuck up that I made. So originally, as soon as I said that the tariff situation is the reason why Nintendo had to pull back their pre-orders, as soon as I said that, the fucking news broke that on April the 24th, you'll be able to pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2. And on June the 5th, it will be available in your hand. And, you know, that's great and all. That they didn't change the release date. I mean, they didn't change the pricing that I said earlier in the video. The pricing is still going to be $450 for the Nintendo Switch 2. If you want the bundle edition that comes with the Mario Kart World game, it's going to be $500. So overall, I'm proud that they didn't change the price. However, they did change the price on the accessories. All the accessories got either a $10 to $20 buff. And I'm like, fuck. I knew it. I knew this whole Trump shit would have fucked up our shit. But, you know, I'm just happy it's not the console, but looking at it, it ain't looking so hot. Because you're going to need some of these accessories. I know one of my friends, he's just like, well, you can use the old shit with the new shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know damn well when you get a Switch 2 in your head, you're going to want that new shiny new thing. So it pains me that they raised the price, which I already thought was already too fucking big of a price, which is the Joy-Cons. They raised them to now fucking almost $100. Bundle. This is the bundle edition. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever heard of a controller that was $100 if it wasn't like the Pro Edition, like the PlayStation 5 Edge, Dual Edge controller, or the Xbox Elite controllers. I've never seen some shit like this. A default controller? What the fuck, Nintendo? This shit too much. Too much. The Pro controller, Switch 2 edition, basically $85. That's a lot. Case in $40. The camera is fucking $54.99. I think that's wild. Casing is damn near $90. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. You might as well sell your ass, sell your kidneys in order to get this shit, bro. Like, this is crazy. And God forbid if you lose one of these shits, here you go. You gotta pay fucking $55 for each part. Like, bro, like this ain't it, Nintendo. This ain't it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This shit sucks, bro. This shit sucks. But I knew this was gonna happen. I knew something was gonna get raised. I'm just happy it wasn't the console, because then it would have been a real situation. The accessories you could kind of get away with, but man, like, I don't like the sound of this at all. So your miles may vary, but I'm kind of lukewarm on this. It was like I kind of knew this was gonna happen, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck. So again, I don't get it. I'm very disappointed in Nintendo. Again, some of the games look really amazing. Some of the things I'm hearing is pretty interesting, but man, like some of this shit is like, bruh, like the simple fact that we're getting a fucking Kirby Air Ride game directed by Sakurai, and he's really been trying to want to do other games other than Smash. So for him to finally have and is given a chance to make a game he really is passionate about brings me with so much happiness. But then I'm just reminded, oh well, some of my friends are not going to be able to play that Kirby fucking new game because that shit might be $80 or $70 and motherfuckers don't got the money for it. So this is just like kind of like a depressing time. I'm very worried about the future of the gaming industry after this, because this ain't it. This is not it. So I guess to wrap up my video, I originally was excited about the Switch 2. I thought Nintendo did a great job at convincing someone like me who has been very critical of the Switch, original Switch, to jump on board with the new Switch. A lot of the games look interesting, and I did appreciate them slapping up PlayStation with that whole Miyazaki Bloodborne spiritual successor game. But looking at the shit that they announced is ridiculous, you know? Just bullshit. Paying for upgrade path for some of these games is ridiculous. The pricing for some of these games, $70 to $80, is ridiculous. The console being $500 if you want to bundle in that one Mario game is ridiculous. Just nothing. The stuff I heard after the show left me with enthusiasm to get a Switch 2. I will be getting it because I do like video games, and of course I'm gonna get it. But I do think I will be holding off until a later date. We cannot let Nintendo or any of these fucking companies just get away with whatever the fuck price they want to throw at us and just accept it. All right? Even if you have the wallet like me, there's no way you can generally look at what Nintendo has announced after the direct and think this shit is cool. So for me, I won't be getting this no time soon. It's definitely gonna be like a PS5 Pro on my end, where it's like I'll get it when I have time, but right now I have no desire for a Switch 2. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if this is more like ranty than more usual, but I just have to get this off my chest. If you're new to the channel, I said camera, new to the channel, please comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you think about the Switch 2. Are you cool with the prices? Are you not? What the game prices? What do you think is the future of gaming because of this pricing? I can tell you it's not going to be too good, but comment below and let me know. And as always, stay tuned. More videos are on the way. It's your boy, Mr. Degenerate, signing out. Have a good one. Peace out.